But for Singapore, I have not come across any requirement about
restrictions
this.
like that?
But
Okay.
yeah, but definitely, I think normally people will run it at least once a day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's also it has to tie with your financial reports. So that's why I think soon after you generate the invoice in PMX, it should be sent out to Invoice Now as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, it's up to the client's requirement. So our consulting team can work out the detail with you guys.
Okay.
Okay. If we do not have any other question, I will log on. So I have already logged on to
I have a question. So you said it creates a file. How does it know that those details are there to send? Is it an API? Is it a like automatic transfer that we have to set up?
Okay. So
FTP?
So at the moment we are using SFTP. So after we run the report, the file will be created and saved on the folder on the server. And then Pagero will pick up the file to process it. And
so there's an automatic SFTP
yes,
push to
yes.
Perego to then start processing.
Correct. Because it's set up by the SaaS team, I do not have all the details, but I can't remember, maybe every 15 minutes they will come and then pick up the files.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but again, so once you confirm, you can work with our consultant to figure out what is the best schedule to run it.
And once it hits the Pagero platform, is there any requirement for JLL to go into the platform to initiate any processing, or is that automatic as well?
It's automatic, but initially, definitely, we have to work out with them to set up all the connections, and then it will be run automatically.
Okay. So really, JLL is responsible for generating the report, and then the rest of the workflow is pretty much all seamless and automatic.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
And our SaaS team will be responsible to make sure all the connection are correct and also monitor the performance of the file transfer, the data file transfer. Okay. Now I will go to commercial management. So if you are familiar with commercial management, you'll see there's some additional menu item on this page. So for Singapore, the Singapore Regional PAC will add this new SGP menu item to the menu. So the first one is related to leasing. So I will click this button, lease maintenance. And I will find a property. Okay, and then I choose this tenant. So on this page, you can see there's two additional fields added to this page. So it's required to store the UEN number and the PEPAL ID on the list so that we can use it to generate the file and then transfer the invoice to Pagero for further processing. And the next item is SGP batch activities. So we can use this web page to create a new YAN batch. So if you are familiar with this page, you will see there's additional column added to this page is called the tax invoice credit note. So for this tax, I have already created an invoice with this amount, and also this is the GST tax code. If I click calculate GST, the system will automatically calculate the GST amount for me. So now this batch is okay. I review everything. The control total is correct. Okay, save it, and now I will post it. Okay, so let me check the date. So it's July. So I will post it to July 2026 post. Okay, never mind. So let's go to Communication Center. Okay, it's already completed. Now we can run the report tax invoice. Okay, I will select the property ID and I will check this invoice new items and the date. I remember I did create it yesterday. Okay. So this tax invoice, this report is included in the Singapore Regional Pack.
And is that what version does that regional pack come in? Is that only in version X7 or is it?
Yes, it's developed on version X7, but if you guys want to make it compatible for other version, we can make arrangement for it.
Okay.
Okay. Now I have completed the report is completed, so now you can see the detail of this invoice. This is the invoice number, the invoice date, the amount, GST, and this one. So I don't know, you guys will have your own custom invoice. If not, you can just run this report to generate your tax invoice. Okay, so after we have created the invoice, we can do the first step. Invoice transfer. And it will help us to transfer the data from the CM large table to the invoice table. And the beginning date, so you can choose a date. You can use any date you want. After you do it, run and close. Okay, it's completed. We open up the file. So you can see, oh, there's some invoices, including invoice, credit note, transfer to the invoice table. And we can go to this web page. So under the SGP invoice, and you can see there's a web page, and I will remove this date, the from date, and then do a search. And you can review the status of the invoices just created. I think this is the one I just created. So I can view the detail of this invoice. You can see the invoice number, the property ID, the lease ID, invoice status, and means new. So it's newly created, newly transferred to the e-invoice table invoice, and the report type. So this one is invoice, and it can